boys and girls. I hope you're having a good day today. I really miss seeing you and I miss being able to meet at the library with you. But hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to see each other again there, okay? Let's have a story time. Clap your hands if you love stories. Clap your hands, I know you do. I'm so glad that we could be together. Glad to share a story time with you. Okay, you ready? So this story is called The Lion and the Beetle. There was this lion, you see, who lived in the African savannah, and he was very proud of himself. Every day, if you looked for him, which you didn't have to do very hard, you could find him stomping and roaring all over the plains, preening and tossing his mane and saying, "Look at me, look how glorious I am," to all of the other animals. The elephants and the hyenas, the gorillas and the giraffes, the zebras. He insisted that they all bow whenever he came by. He insisted that they obey and that they would listen to his roars. One day, he happened to walk by a glassy lake on a sunny day, so his reflection was beautiful in the crystal waters. And he was so very taken with his own reflection in the water. He said, "Look at me. Has there ever been a more wonderful, glorious lion than I?" And he decided he needed to make a point of showing that. So he went back to his palace on the top of the highest mound on the savannah. And going in, he put on all of the royal jewels that he'd collected. He put on his cape and he put on his crown. He didn't usually wear all of these things at the same time. They were very, very heavy. But such was the price of pride, he felt. And he sent out a message across the savannah to all of the animals, insisting that they come to his castle and pay their respects to him. And so, on the day, they made their way across the savannah. The elephants and the giraffes and the hyenas and the zebras, all walking down the path, including the little beetle, who was so tiny that he had to walk actually next to the path, or people would step on him because they couldn't see him. And as he walked, he sort of hummed to himself, as beetles do, and he sang, "I am small, I am little, people look down and don't see me. I am small, I am little, but inside I'm as big as a tree." When they finally made it to the parade ground in front of the lion's castle, there came a mighty trumpet blast, and the lion made his way out to stand in front of all of his royal subjects. And he roared, "Behold your mighty king! I am a very mighty king!" And the sun glinted all of his royal jewels and his crown, and the animals all gasped in awe. And the lion strutted and pranced in front of them and said, "Bow before your mighty king!" And the elephants and the hyenas and the gazelles and the giraffes all bent the knee and knelt before him. And he made his way strutting between the rows of the animals, when suddenly tiny movement caught his eye on the ground, and he looked down and he saw the tiny beetle who was singing to himself as he watched the lion, singing, "I am small, I am little, people look down and can't see me. I am small, I am little, but inside I'm as big as a tree." And the lion, who couldn't hear much of any of this without straining, hollered down, "You, beetle, bow before me." The beetle said, "Well, your royal majesty, I know that I'm small, but if you look down, you'll see that I am bowing." And the lion said, "You are too hard to see down there, and I think that you are lying. I think that you are not bowing at all." And the beetle, who started to get a little nervous, said, "Just look a little closer, your majesty. I am bowing." And so the lion leaned over because he wanted to be certain. He leaned over and over to make sure that that beetle was bowing. But his splendid robes and the royal jewels and the royal crown were too heavy for this balancing act as he stood on his mound. And suddenly he lost his balance and toppled over head first. And he kept rolling, rolling, rolling all the way down to the bottom of the mound, where he landed face first in a puddle of muddy water. All of the other animals that had been so in awe of the lion found themselves giggling and then snickering and then laughing as hard as they could at the sight of the lion covered in mud, looking so outraged. And they left laughing as hard as they could. The little beetle, of course, scurried away during all of this because he didn't know what was going to happen. And the king, after everyone was gone, slunk back into his palace, not prancing or preening any longer. Well, there's a moral to this story, and that's that the people, the creatures that are the highest up, sometimes have the furthest to fall. So we're all getting to spend a lot of time with our families these days, aren't we? And that's a good thing, isn't it? So let's do a little finger play and you can tell me all about your family here. Okay? Let's start. This is my family. You show me your family. And this is my house. You draw your house. This is my cat. You pet a cat. And this is my mouse. He's tiny. This is the baby. And this is her cup. Drink from a cup. This is my brother. And this is his pup. Pet the pup. This is my mommy. Hold up your hand like you're holding her hand. And this is my dad. This is my family. And I am glad. Let's try that one more time. This is my family. And this is my house. This is my cat. And this is my mouse. This is the baby. This is her cup. This is my brother. And this is his pup. This is my mom. And this is my dad. This is my family. And I am glad. Give him a big hug. You should go give your mom a hug too, and your dad. Our second story today is actually a song. A lot of the times when we have songs that are stories, I've got books, remember, that I show you guys, and we flip the pages and the pictures help us to see what's going on. We don't have any book for this one, so I need you to use your imagination and picture what's happening. We've got a soldier and we've got a young lady, and the young lady loves the soldier very, very much, and she really, really wants to get married to him. So let's hear what happens. Oh, soldier, soldier, won't you marry me with your musket, fife, and drum? Oh, no, sweet maid, I cannot marry thee, for I have no hat to put on. So up she leapt to her grandfather's chest and got him a hat of the very, very best. She got him a hat of the very, very best, and the soldier put it on. Oh, soldier, soldier, won't you marry me with your musket, fife, and drum? Oh, no, sweet maid, I cannot marry thee, for I have no vest to put on. So up she leapt to her grandfather's chest and got him a vest of the very, very best. She got him a vest of the very, very best, and the soldier put it on. Think that's enough? Oh, soldier, soldier, won't you marry me with your musket, fife, and drum? Oh, no, sweet maid, I cannot marry thee, for I have no pants to put on. He means no good pants, I think. So up she leapt to her grandfather's chest and got him pants of the very, very best. She got him pants of the very, very best, and the soldier put them on. Oh, soldier, soldier, won't you marry me with your musket, fife, and drum? Oh, no, sweet maid, I cannot marry thee, for I have no boots to put on. So up she leapt to her grandfather's chest and got him boots of the very, very best. She got him boots of the very, very best, and the soldier put them on. Do you think he's ready now? Do you think he'll say yes to her? Let's see. Oh, soldier, soldier, won't you marry me with your musket, fife, and drum? Oh, no, sweet maid, I cannot marry thee, for I have a wife of my own. Ah! Okay, we're gonna sing the song about the little pig. Do you guys remember that one? We used to do this one a lot, and you probably remember it. You can use your shaky eggs or your drums or your sticks, whatever you like, but the most important thing is, when I sing oink, 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 you need to sing that right back at me, right afterward, and say oink, 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 like an echo. Should we practice it one time? I'll say it first, and then you sing it, okay? Oink, 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 oink. I hope you did that. All right, here we go. There was an old woman and she had a little pig. Oink, 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 oink. There was an old woman and she had a little pig. Didn't cost much and it wasn't very big. Oink, 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 oink. Pretty good. That little pig did a heap of harm. Oink, 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 oink. That little pig did a heap of harm as he ran around the farm. Oink, 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 oink. Come on. That old woman chased the pig. Oink, 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 oink. That old woman chased the pig. It was hard to catch because it wasn't very big. Oink, 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 oink. The old woman fed her pig on clover. Oink, 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 oink. The old woman fed her pig on clover. Got so full it could barely roll over. Oink, 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 oink. That little pig felt sick as a dog. Oink, 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 oink. That little pig felt sick as a dog, but he still grew up to be a big hog. Oink, 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 oink. One more time. Oink, 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 oink. Well, I hope you liked our stories today, and I hope you enjoyed the songs. And I really hope that you do come back and see us next week. Don't forget, if you want to make sure that you catch all of our story times, you can go to the library's Facebook page, or you can go to the library's website, racinelibrary.info, and you can find all of the story times and other virtual meetings that we're having there. And you can even, if you go up under Contact Us, get onto the library's email list, and we'll send you an email every week to tell you all of the good things that we're doing. So, are you ready? Reach for the ceiling and touch the floor. Stand up again. Let's do some more. Touch your head and now your knees up to your shoulders like this, you see. Reach for the ceiling and touch the floor. That's all there is. There isn't any more. Bye, boys and girls.